Hey, how is your day? I'm going to apologize for the background noise. I am on my way to New York, Heathrow Airport at its best. So I apologize for any interruptions. But today I wanted to talk to you about ownership. And the reason why this came up was because because of this that I'm doing. The reason why I started this was because I wanted to give you value from my past experiences, meaning I want you to learn from my mistakes I've made in the past. I want you to learn from my lessons I've learned, my breakthroughs, my eureka moments, anything like that, just to help you get onto your journey to success much quicker. But what was I doing? I found a topic that came up a lot, but I went onto YouTube, did some research on it, and listened to what all the leaders are saying about it, and then came on live and tried to give you somebody else's message. Now, that obviously didn't prove very well, did it? Because somewhere in the middle, I lost the plot. I didn't know what my message was anymore. I forgot where I was coming from, what the reason, what the purpose was. I forgot all that. Hi, Anata. Hey. So basically, so then I stopped and I realized that whatever topic comes up, it's mine. It's the way I've seen it, it's the way I've experienced it, and it's the way I am learning to do something further. And the word ownership came up for me. And that made me think about another example I have of this in a workplace. So I work in a furniture company, or I used to work in a furniture company. And this guy called me in to help him sort his business out because it was a mess. So I went into the business, saw what was going on in there, and I realized straight away that this boss was a real boss. He took control over everything, and he didn't let his workers take ownership in anything actually. So, for example, if he gave them a job to do, call a supplier or something like that, the next thing, he was on top of his secretary, on top of the worker doing that job. How are you doing it? Why are you doing it this way? Blah, blah, blah. And you can very well imagine the job never got done properly. And that was the first message I had to give him, was let your employees own their jobs. Let go of control and let somebody else take ownership. You want a result. You don't care how your employee gets to the result that you want. You just care that they get to the end goal. And it took a lot of effort. But that's taking ownership as a boss, letting your employees take ownership. What happens if you're the employee? How do you take ownership as an employee? And it's very much the same thing. If you want to feel any bit of satisfaction, if you want to feel any bit of fulfillment in a job, then it's got to be your own. You've got to make this your own. And if you have a boss that's really controlling, then by all means show him your back, or tell him that you need to work another way. Either way, you've got to own it to make that job really successful. And a bit it coincides with the other two things I spoke about, accountability and responsibility. You have to know what your responsibility is. Then you need to also know who you're accountable to, but after that, it's your own. Take complete ownership and you will succeed. if you are running your own business, don't do what I did and listen to all the leaders and copy it. Make it your own first and then go and teach it on or lead others. But don't lead anybody until it's your own. So this is my own take on ownership. This is the way I experienced it, and this is the way I am going to use it to help me move upwards onto my journey to success. So I hope that sheds some light, and I hope that helps you in some shape or form. So have a great day now, and I'll see you tomorrow from New York. Bye now.